Cheesy word. Cheesy word. Cheesy word. Cheesy. Oh, it's just cheesy word. Cheesy word. Cheesy word. It's just a cheesy word. Just another bit of cheesy. Oh, it's so cheesy. It ain't easy to be cheesy. It's just some cheesy words. Hey, what's up, guys? Do me a favor and help share me out. Give me a few likes and all that good stuff. I am just getting my shares out right now. Share me out. I got about 1 minute left. We're going to get through this video before the shit show sesh over on the 42710 fam. I usually go about a half an hour later than now, so it'll be cool to be done before then. So. "30 seconds. Not sure if I'm going to get to everybody or not, but oops. And there's the timer. One more second just to make sure. Okay. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to another Tuesday night review, the Indoor Farmer Review number 10, everybody. Number 10. I apologize. I'm not sure if that applause was too loud for my voice, but yes, Indoor Farmer number 10 review. We're going to do Kelly Seed tonight, and I actually meant to see if I can tag them directly. Let's see. I think I tagged them in at least one of my shares. But I'm going to see if I can put it right into the title. Edit post. How's everybody doing tonight? Tuesday night after Christmas. I know it's one of those weird weeks, right? Where you're in between. Maybe you're off extra days. Maybe your kids are off right now. And it all throws a wrench into the mix, of your week. So I hope anybody that has any time to come and hang out with me stops by long enough to say hello and throw me a like. There we go. I tagged them in the title. Cool. Excellent. All right. Who do we got with us hanging out? We got 10 people hanging out. What's up, everybody? What's up, Celos? We got Jenna. We got Val, Justin. What's up? What's going on? World Stoners Lounge, Elite Networking. Hello, everybody. So if anybody wants to come up, they can. It's not typically a guest show, but if it's one of my friends that I know, you're welcome to come and hang out if you like. I'm going to pull up the video now that I made today from Kelly Seed and Hardware down in Peoria, Illinois. Let's see, desktop. Indoor Farmer Reviews number 10. Very exciting. It's actually, you know what, guys? This is actually a very exciting one for me because of where I went and reviewed. I've been wanting to go and check them out and do a review because these guys have been around for way longer than any of the local grow stores, grow shops that have come up since the medical marijuana legalization. And so it's very interesting to see how they are sort of the big guys on the hill that don't have to do much. They don't have to, I mean, they do advertise, but they don't have to be worried about the newfangled, the grow lights and the tents and all the stuff that's sort of niche to that cannabis community. So what's really cool about them is they've been here for over 112 years, you guys. It's pretty awesome. Very awesome. If you're anywhere in the Peoria area, definitely go check them out. They are not going to have your grow lights or your grow tents, but almost everything else you could think of for gardening and, your local hardware store type of items. And we're about to go check it out right now. I do want to point out something though, real quick, because I had a bit of an issue, you guys. This is a first for me. But yesterday I went to a place which is also another local staple. That's not a grow shop, but it's another place that I went to that is in Peoria. I don't even know if I want to say the name, but the thing is, they did not want to let me do the review there. And I'm like, well, wow, okay. I knew this would happen at some point, and I thought it was a little bit sad, but I'm not here to give anybody terrible reviews unless they just are very nasty to me, and in which case I guess it makes sense for me to tell the truth, right? But I mean, they weren't nasty necessarily. It just the logic was a little bit strange. If you have a public store and you're worried about someone, quote, stealing your ideas, it's tough not to have people come and see your store when you have it open to the public, right? So I thought it was pretty funny, but we're moving on. I found a better place, and I found an older place, a bigger staple of the area. I keep saying that word, but because it drives it home, man. These guys are uh, they've been here since before the city grew up around them. So the building that they are in now stands in the same spot that Wyatt Earp had a brothel. So Wyatt Earp owned a brothel, and it was standing in that same spot. So kind of interesting, but not necessarily good or bad. So let's move back to the video. Let's see. I wonder if I can get a green screen to make me put me in the video so I don't have to have a box at all. It'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's see. Try to figure that out at some point. Yeah, Val, there's a lot of cool history to this place. They've moved a couple times within this area, but their location they're in now has been since like 1963. Let's play the video. You got really good parking. They definitely get score for that. Actually, never even been back to this parking lot back here. I always thought, and I'll show you the front of it here in a minute. I always thought I had to park on the street with a parking meter and stuff. But they have this whole back location or entrance with loading docks and stuff. These guys actually do really crazy amounts of bulk seed. Not necessarily full commercial farmer level, but like huge amounts of giant bags of seed directly to large gardeners and small farmers. Here's the front. See, this is what I always knew of the store until today when I went into the back and I was like, oh, there's a whole back parking lot. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button and share it out to your friends. And if you guys are anywhere in the Peoria area, go check out Kelly Seed and Hardware Company. So we're going to walk through and do a little checkout of everything. They have so much stuff in here, you guys. It is insane. I would almost say they lose a point for that, but they don't, because it's accumulation of stuff that's not just gardening supplies, but you have all sorts of stuff all up and down that local, hardware store type of feel. All the knickknacks they got. I mean, they had some Christmas stuff in here. They had just a ton of stuff, and they put it all in this. It's a fairly large room, to be honest, but they do still fill it up, and they fill it up well. I mean, everything in there is pretty visible, as you can see. You got all those garden, what do you call them, waterfalls and stuff. I like that leaf waterfall. That one's one of my favorites. They got those sundials. They got, it's incredible. It's not necessarily, you'll see there's a hardware section and it's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's not going to have, some of the big box stores are going to have a lot of the more newfangled things like filters for refrigerators and stuff like that. But this is more like your, local hardware store down on the corner that we used to have, but tons of gardening stuff though. And their whole upstairs is filled with seeds. It's crazy. They do have an online presence. They have a Facebook page, which I should probably pull the pages up at the end of the videos on these shows. It might make sense. Look at this. Got giant mailboxes. It's such a I don't know if I want to say random. It's just like when you've been around for 100 years, you end up, we had a reason for that at some point. You know what I mean? And I talked to some of the people, some of the staff, and it's a family-owned business. This is their only location. They have never wanted to expand to multiple locations because they do enough right here. That's my son that I had with me. They got a lot of stuff that's for decoration for lawn type things, but then they have all the supplies you actually need to get growing. And I actually bought some seeds. I'm going to try and get these microgreens going. So I bought radishes, sunflowers, and carrots. And those are all said to be good microgreens. So I'm going to give those a shot. They also gave me their 2022 seed list with their pricing and everything. It's pretty crazy. Definitely more into the commercial end of things because, your average person isn't going to buy 50 pounds of, leaf hopper resistant and tolerant wet soil. And I mean, it's just this crazy menu they gave me just has so much stuff on it. And as you can see in the store, like it's packed full of stuff. And it wasn't hard to walk around. I mean, there were some places that were maybe a little tight, but you got to do what you got to do. I didn't really look at this seed listing just yet because I can't do much with it right now. But I mean, they got all sorts of different mixes and soils and then all sorts of bags of seed. And very cool. But what's funny is they've kind of stayed out of the whole competition amongst other like cannabis grow shops in the area that have all popped up since we've gone legal. And they'll be around after too, I'm sure. But I've talked to them and I thought, well, we need to rep these guys. We need to get Kelly Seed on that Facebook map where just right alongside all the other, cool and hip grow shops of the day, right? Need to bring back the old Kelly Seed, you guys. They do have a Facebook. Like I said, they got 2,600 some likes on their Facebook page, so not bad at all. But I think they're definitely a cool spot. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's worth a shot. It's worth a look through just to walk through this place for all the interesting stuff that's not just grow related. I mean, all the hardware, and they have all these knickknacks and oil lamps, and I mean, just it's crazy. Gonna be smoking a little Purple Alien OG in my own grow, so I'll review that as we do this. I cleaned the bubbler. I'm ready to blow some fat clouds. Okay, hell yeah. Get it, Celos. Learn and grow while growing. You know what? I did offer people the chance to come on screen, but then I stopped looking at the comments. So I apologize, you guys. I'm trying to watch the video with you so I can explain what you're watching, so that kind of makes it tough. But what up, Corey? All right, guys, taking a puff. Cheers. Look at this. Like I'm holding this like a measuring shovel or something like that. It's kind of cool. It has like different levels within it, measuring wise. So when you dig down, you know how deep it is. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this is your old school garden shop. I mean, they got bird seed and they got bird feeders and squirrel feeders and all kinds of stuff. They got shoes and they got gloves and very cool. There's actually some cool they're like pots, they're like cloth pots, except they're made of cocoa, like cocoa inserts. And I thought those might be really cool to use inside too if I put them in my aquaponics system. I'll point them out here in a little bit. Yeah, they do, Valerie. They definitely have some cool stuff. It's a fun store to go looking around in, especially if you're somebody that likes to get into the gardening a bit and likes to do like outside, landscaping and stuff like that. My kids have paws. That's right, guys. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button on your way in and out. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Definitely appreciate all those comments and anybody tagging and all that good stuff. Well, it's not too long of an episode. I try to stick to around a half an hour, going through, showing off what they got, showing off what I found and what I found out. And go down there and find Nick. Nick's a manager in the area. He's got, I think he's got parents that also help run the store. And yeah, they've been holding it down for 112 years, I believe. I feel like he might have said 118. I need to make sure I write these down, but over 110 years the store has been in here. Now I can watch you both places. Thanks, Donna. Appreciate that for sure. Come and find me on my page. Come and find me on my profile. My profile, I'm doing more of the hangout kind of sessions, just kind of blah blah. But on my page, I'm trying to do more of the professional style podcasting and things like this. So thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely going to try and get people in the boxes over here as well, but I want to get up to that 1,000 mark. I'm at 878, you guys. We're getting so close. Oh, there's those pots that I was talking about, those cocoa pots. Made out of cocoa. There it is. Cocoa core. Yeah, those guys right there. It's interesting. Thinking of ways I could use it. I'm seeing all this stuff and I'm thinking of ways I could adapt it for inside, you know. Oh, YouTube and here. Okay, Donna. Cool. That's awesome. Definitely appreciate any of those follows over on the YouTube channel. Looks like we have one person watching on YouTube right now. I appreciate anybody that goes over there and does the old subscribe. It's a free subscribe. See that forklift? That tells me right there. They do pallets and pallets of seed and soil and all that. They have quite a bit of overlap between, say, this. Oh, here, this guy. Okay, I got to stop. Those orange drawers right there, you guys, they're the only grow shop that you're going to find that can do bulk seed like that. If you want to get like a pound of this kind of seed or whatever, rather than buying a bunch of packets. So that it's kind of unique. That they're very unique in that respect. And then, you know, there's a bird seed donut for the birds. It's kind of cool. And then you got tons of bird houses, and like I said before, and you got the hummingbird feeders, and you got hummingbird nectar in here, all that stuff. It's a very cool store to go check out, guys. What's up, Latrice? How are you tonight? Purple Alien OG is pretty tasty, Corey. Definitely one of my better plants. I've got 2 seeds off of her, so I definitely am going to try it again. They got cast iron skillets and pots in there, which I thought was a little bit odd. I mean, there's a ton of like odds and ends in here, you know, obviously. But then here's the hardware sort of area, and they have all sorts of hardware items. Who doesn't need hardware and the gardening store at the same time? A little bit like a Lowe's, except less box story, you know, big box story. What up, Justin? Smoking bong gelato strain. Okay, hell yeah. Kat says the store is nice for sure. Somewhere I would go with landscaping work for some of their bulk order soils and stuff you were talking about, fertilizers, etc. Sure. I mean, like I said, you know, they have all sorts of kitchen items. So it's very hard to not pinpoint, but pigeonhole the name of the store, because they call it a seed and hardware store, but it's so much more. No rhyme intended there. But yes, it's I mean, it's hard to say like what all you would find here. I mean, I couldn't even look at everything that closely, because, you know, I had my son and we weren't trying to spend all day for sure. But look at that big old sun hats. I almost put one on, but that's not a good idea. Tubing, rubber tubing and hosing and stuff. It's interesting. I thought I might have a use for that, you know, with the aquaponics. My good kids. My kids have paws, right? Yep, the good ones. Well, they're not always good, are they? So they got the house plants in there, you know, they got some greenery. I thought it was kind of odd the way they have them all shoved in over here, but clearly they're trying to get sunlight from the window. But I feel like they could display that differently. But hey, that's, you know, it's hard to do that with all the time and it takes to keep all this place stocked. Look at that. It's a lot of stuff. I like that big cardinal. Very stoic up there. Got all your hardwares and whatnots and your tanks and stuff and all that stuff. Zip ties. I mean, just about anything you could think of for growing, except for the lights and the tents. I mean, I don't think they have a lot of hydroponic type stuff here. That's the only other thing. Or aeroponic, Elisa May. Back in the day, we used to ask permission to cross someone's lawn. That's right. Get off my lawn. You guys saw that sign? And they got handles for hammerheads and stuff like that. I thought that was interesting. Got your bulk seed back here. So they do have a couple of farms, but that's not where most of their seed comes from, I guess. Of course, you got all these like different bins to look at the seeds, and you know, it's very different different feel here than any other grow store, grow shop, you call them. I wouldn't call this a grow shop. They call themselves a seed company, right? So they specify in the seeds, but then all this other stuff is kind of just extra. It's just on top. You got accessories to go with that. Well, not accessories, but you get my drift. Got axes, axi. What's plural axe? Axe. There's axe there. Not sure. Axes. All my axes live in Kelly Seed Company. Tool sale, everybody. $5 each, your choice. Not bad. Tool sale. I like you. The reflective paper instead. Grow tent. Oh, you like to use the okay? Yeah, I'm gonna be using a panda film on my new grow room. I'm gonna build a grow room instead of a grow tent. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, they got all the ceramics and stuff there. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. Like I just started just snapping pictures. Like usually I try to make sort of a flow in the video, but I just started snapping and snapping away. Axes, well, all right. I mean, axes just didn't sound right. Hopefully it goes good for you. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. I'm going to also use the mold paint. I keep calling it mold paint. It's white paint. Oh, look at this old scale right there. That's what they use. Anyway, the white paint that reduces or what's the word? Repels mold or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm going to paint most of the area in, and then I'm going to hang panda film on the areas that need a wall. So we'll see how it goes. Kills. Yeah, you're right, Valerie. That's what it's called. Kills paint. That lady there was helpful. I didn't get her name, but Nick down there will help you out if you need to ask for anybody. Tell him I sent you for sure. But yeah, Kelly Seed, you guys. Kelly Seed. It's that's all I had for the Kelly Seed. Let's see. What do you guys think about this view here? It seems a little bit like it's harder to see me, so I gotta go over this way, and then the video is a lot smaller now, so I don't think that would work out too well. I'm just so small this way, Anyway, doesn't matter. That's the way StreamYard works, so I got to check out other stuff anyway. I'm going to look into Streamlabs, but if you guys want to support me, I appreciate any likes and shares you give, and go check out our show Thursday, People in the Boxes. We're going to do a year-end review. We're going to talk about all the different crazy ups and downs we've had and the 24 episodes we've had so far. And we're going to pull up some funny moments, and should be very interesting. Might even do a couple of giveaways. Oh, I also want to point out to anybody watching, I do have I'm trying to decide how to go about doing this. And Val, you're directly affected by this. I want to give out some free locals, locals.com. You guys see it in my name there. I want to give out some free 1 or 2 month subscriptions to my locals channel, and I want to do that to anybody who wants one. Because I don't foresee a ton of people wanting one, because a lot of people don't know what it is or have the time to worry about that. But if anybody out there watching this, anyone watching this after the live is over or anytime, messages me and they say they would like to try it out, it's already free, but it's $2 a month in order to get the added benefit to watch my live streams and stuff like that over there. So I'm just giving away a couple, like a month or two. I'm not quite sure. Probably 2 months. It's $4. I mean, why not? And people can come on and check it out and see how it goes. So anybody, excuse me. Yes. Thanks, Val. So yeah, I'm just, so Justin, you'd love one. Cool. Yeah. So anybody, oh, Jimmy Mead, I'm actually going to be hopping off. I think I'm about done with the show. So, but I definitely would have let you come up. Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying to work this show in before 8 o'clock now, so that I can go over and be with the 420 710 fam and do the shit show sesh with them. So, but back to what I was saying. So hit me up in my DMs. Right now I have one. So Justin Lush, I'll write you down, buddy. go ahead and you can download the app. It's a free app. It's locals.com, but it's also on the App Store. So anybody that does that, I'm just trying to generate some interest over there. And the thing is, right now I'm on the basic, the free version of it for creators. And if I can start to pay for it, then I can do much longer live streams. And we're going to get to the point where I do what's called an after show or the uncensored show over there on Locals. So all I have to do is unclick YouTube and Facebook and all the big guys that like to censor you, unclick that. So we're not live there anymore, and boom, I'll continue being on Locals, and then we can come up and have a party and do whatever the hell we want to do. So, I try to keep this part professional, and then at the point when the show's over, we can say, all right, it's the after party, and go over there. So that's the idea. Justin, I'm going to write you down right now. Okay. Before I leave, was there anybody else? Yeah, it's not a dating site, Val. Thank you for helping clarify that for people, because I know some people think about that. Look into Clapper. Yeah, Justin, I am on Clapper. Clapper just isn't. I can't do this. I can't do what you see here on Clapper. I can't create a podcast. But I am on Clapper. Check me out if you go find me there. I used to do lives there when Facebook had me banned, so I might end up being back there at some point anyway. What's the after party, Elisa May? It's the uncensored party. It's the loosen up the boots and take the pants off, and it's the after party. You know what I'm saying? Whatever goes. It's the Las Vegas time. I don't know how to play. Elisa May, subs only. Yeah, it would only be for people who sub or get this free 1 month. 2 months, or I'm going to say 2 months. 2 months. Say 2 months. So before I leave, does anybody else want on this list? And I will get that to you guys probably for the first of the next month. Besides Justin Lush. Pants off, dance off. That's right, Valerie. So Valerie's already a supporter. We got Steve-O already supporting. So anybody that supports me over there will get those exclusive lives, and the more people I can get over there, the more, the closer I get to that after party type scenario, like I was just talking about. And I think it'll be really fun and worth a go. We can go over there and talk about anything we want, you guys. Donna says, I've been watching here and Facebook. Oh, so okay. Thanks, Donna. That's okay. I'd like to get the view on the YouTube anyway, so I appreciate that. But that's enough. I think I'll probably hop off, guys. Definitely hit me up if you would like to give that a shot, or go check out the app anyway for free. You can go and follow me for free. You can sort of see what's going on, and then if you decide that you'd like to try it, give me a holler. So, and go check out yesterday's episode. We had the Indoor Farmer episode 65. It was actually really cool. I got some potatoes planted down in the basement. We're working on some more of that. Sounds kind of scary. Okay. I can take, yes, Jenna. So if you come up on the StreamYards and we do an after show over there on the Locals, we could all just be sitting there naked if you like, but I don't think that's going to happen. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. Locals might actually there might be nudity, no nudity. I'll have to look into that. So that might be the only thing that they regulate. Otherwise, it's my home, my sort of home base off of Facebook, off of the big tech platforms. Sounds kind of hairy. It might be hairy, Joe. It might be, but you'll have to subscribe to find out. Yes, my new hangout. So yeah, once again, I'll say it one more time. Guys, hit me up if you'd like it. Otherwise, go check us out on People in the Boxes Thursday, you guys. It's going to be really fun looking back at all those hairy moments back in throughout the year. So thanks, guys. We'll see you over on the Shit Show Sesh 42710 family. Check them out. Peace.